This isn't life!
It's a dingy and dark Thursday, the 5th of October, 2023. I'm here hosting This Isn't Life with Alex Taylor and, of course, Josh Wilson. How's it going, boys?
Very good 1980s pilot.
No, he didn't do that.
And we're just coming back from a break now. Hope everyone's doing really wonderfully in this summery day. Obviously, it isn't a summery day. Just had to think on my feet there. What's
You're
been going
professional.
on? Oh, yeah. I definitely wasn't doing something at the same time. It averted my attention.
I've been away, not for pleasure, was for business.
In prison.
In prison, yeah. No, I've been to Scotland.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's very. Do you know what wasn't as cold as I thought it
Scottish.
was going to be? Yeah, yeah, that's the weird thing. I expected, because where I was staying was close to John O'Groat, so it's like very north.
Yeah.
Mm.
It's like far north, isn't it? It's a northerly most point, is it, in the UK or something?
It is, yeah. So it's about 10 minutes from that, so not far at all.
Nice.
Yeah, and I was right on the coast. And do you know what? It wasn't when people go, "Oh, Scotland," oh yeah, it's freezing. There was a night where I went out in just a
night,
t-shirt.
like a medieval night?
Yes, mate. Yeah.
Ah.
Yeah,
Still about out there?
Yeah, he was clanking away with his armour.
Mad.
No, but I went out in just a t-shirt.
Really?
Oh, Jesus.
Obviously, I had jeans on, not
No.
just a
Yeah, but
t-shirt.
you was,
but,
you was working.
Yeah, I was working up there. The work, there was a little bit of rain, but nothing
Obviously.
dreadful. Unfortunately, we was on a farm in a field, so it was very muddy.
Oh.
Yeah, but it wasn't that cold, to be fair.
Was it an
Sun was
advert,
shining.
or-
No, but I cannot say.
Oh, all right.
Yeah.
He signed an NDA, all right.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, it wasn't that cold. Unfortunately, I did download an app on my phone. It's on my bucket list. Has been for a very, very long time to see the Northern Lights.
Oh, yeah.
And you can.
Did you see him?
Well, no, I saw a light in the north.
Oh, yeah.
But no, I
It's
did
just
not.
lamp
Just a
post.
street
John-
light. Yeah.
Jon Snow.
Yeah. The north. But I didn't see it. I did download an app on my phone, and every day it was a 1% chance to see it, and I was like,
Oh, well.
it's not the
You
best.
can see it, isn't it? It depends on the depends on how angry the sun is
Yeah.
that
Exactly
that
that.
day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sending those particles or whatever that
Those pesky rays.
somewhat
Yeah.
bounce
The-
off or do whatever to the atmosphere.
I do want to have a go at some Scottish people, though.
Oh, is this a confession? Are we voicing your hatred again?
Yeah, a little bit.
Fair enough. Fire away, mate.
So, codfish.
Oh, right, yeah. I was thinking of the game.
The Codfather.
Codfish, yeah. The Codfather, right?
Yeah.
Where's it come from?
Where'd you come from, Cotton Eye Joe?
Cotton Eye.
I think it comes from. Usually, I get it from
No.
Mr.
How's that?
Churchill's.
Iceland, it comes. I imagine I have a lot of them in
Well,
Iceland.
the cod. I think they all come from the Codfather, actually.
Well,
And
listen.
Scotland, I imagine, has a lot. I know Scotland's one of the biggest
Scotland.
importers of salmon.
And salmon, yes. But Scotland, you cannot get a cod.
Would
Everything
that-
is
would
Cod
that-
haddock.
chips.
Oh, I do like haddock though.
You can't
Yeah,
get
do you
haddock.
know
Yeah,
what?
no, but
Yeah,
everything's
do you
haddock.
know what though? I'm gonna throw something out there that it actually is better. Battered haddock is better, I think.
Oh yeah, definitely.
But you
And-
just
and-
wanted
and
to
can
taste
also
the home,
say-
did you?
The Scottish know how to do chip shops. Did you notice that
Oh,
they
yeah.
deep fry everything, even pizza.
Mate, I had deep fry haggis, little bonbons.
Mate,
it was deep fried.
Deep fried haggis is in my top 5 foods
Yeah.
of all time.
Yeah, it's lovely.
Really?
It is 10 out of 10 unreal, Will. Like
I
10 out
can't
of 10.
imagine what that tastes
unbelievable.
like.
Oh, mate,
Mate,
it's
it's
amazing.
incredible. It tastes
With a whiskey
absolutely-
sauce. Oh,
Yeah, mate, it
Really?
tastes
Fucking hell.
unreal, mate. Battered haggis is incredible. It comes like Alex, did you have it like a fish cake shape or a battered sausage shape? Because they come
no,
both.
it was in balls.
Oh, well, I think from the normal fish and chip shop, you get them like you either get them like a battered sausage or you get it like a fish cake. It is incredible.
But I just want to say that fish in Scotland is odd. So it's cod, yeah. But we were right on the coast, on the coast, yeah, and it was about a mile's walk to the harbour. So we was like, oh, let's walk down there for a bit of lunch, a late lunch. We'll walk down to the harbour.
Yeah.
Walk down to the harbour to go get some proper seafood. It's a nice seafood restaurant. I was like, oh yeah, let's do that. Didn't really sell seafood.
What would they
What
sell?
did it have instead?
It had no, Josh. You say I think you're gonna say here that it's a bit, maybe it wasn't a seafood restaurant or whatever. There was 3 seafood restaurants in a row, and none of them sold.
Okay,
so
free.
Class. So I had for starter, yeah, kind of like gazpacho, but it's no,
Cold tomato soup. That's
No.
nasty, mate.
no, it's not. It's not. That's not gazpacho. Gazpacho is something different.
Oh.
So gazpacho, it wasn't called gazpacho on the menu, but it basically was.
It was the proprietor's name.
Yeah.
Gazpacho. Free.
Giuseppe.
Yeah. But it wasn't gazpacho. But when I asked what it was, they said it's like gazpacho, and it wasn't. But gazpacho, in a sense, is slightly frozen, or how you prepare it. You slightly freeze a bit of beef, and then cut it very thinly and serve it with salad.
Oh, that. Yeah, sorry. Yeah.
But what I had, I don't know what it was, and it was amazing to be fair. But it was again like gazpacho. It's frozen cut, so it's raw beef in like a sticky soy and chili sauce with really crispy noodles.
You know it don't make you hard because you eat raw.
No, I'm not saying it does. It was just
Why
nice.
have you always
it was
got
just nice.
Why have you always got everything raw? I don't understand you.
Natural, innit? Natural.
Oh, you're like the liver king on Instagram. You're going to start eating like cockroach livers and that.
No. But so yeah, I had that, and then we're in a seafood restaurant, and the only seafood they had was a crab claw. Lovely, yeah, like crab claw, but that was it. Yeah, on the menu.
Well, they didn't have any other fish.
Well, they had half a lobster that you could have. That was it.
They didn't have any like mussels or.
No. On the pictures, mussels, oysters, everything. Yeah,
but
nothing else.
Didn't you just say that there was 3 seafood restaurants in a row? Why don't you just go in one of them?
Because they were all the same, mate. They sold burgers. I've eaten burgers and chips last week.
Didn't you ask them and say why do you advertise seafood but you don't actually sell it? Is there a reason?
Yeah, and they said because we don't get, even though the sea is right there and the harbour's right there and all the processing is done right there, we don't get it because they can earn more money more inland.
Yeah, I'm sure they can definitely. Yeah, but I'm sure.
Well, so
that's a bit savage, really, isn't it?
Yeah. So we had this crab claw. It was very nice, yeah, and we paid extra to have the half a lobster, which only ever came with something else that you could have. But we asked, and they said, "Oh yeah, you can have the half a lobster on here as well."
Yeah.
All right, and then because he thought he was being nice, I think it's more of a piss take, to be honest.
Go on.
He gave us just one scallop.
No.
She went. Oh,
you.
No. Like.
Oh, I was gonna say.
yeah. But she went. Christ. Yeah, she went. Oh, he's thrown a scallop on you there. So, oh, thanks. I'd rather not have it. It's one.
Oh my god, really?
Yeah. One scallop.
Weird,
but that was Scotland. But other than that, lovely.
This isn't life.
This podcast is sponsored by Dubby. Dubby was formulated to give you all the energies, all the focus, with no jitters or crash.
Yeah, I mean, we are talking no sugars, no calories, no maltodextrin, and no artificial colours.
You get 30 servings in every tub, and it comes in over 8 different flavours. But you know what else is sick about them? Their merch. T-shirts, hoodies, and stickers, all on their website. Go check them out now.
And when you're on the website, type in "This Isn't Life" for 10% off your whole basket total.
This isn't life!
So, I was passed the fleshy baton last week.
By me.
Yes. And
Serving
I
you
have
up
got
that
a story.
Hot Savoy. You got a good one?
Can't get Saveloys in Scotland either. Just saying.
Annoying, annoying.
Yeah.
No, you
Don't
can't.
go back there, mate. Don't go back there.
Yeah. So I got this story. Now we're not paranormal investigators. We are smut investigators. I'd like to say, or degenerate
Absolutely.
investigators.
Yeah.
Now it is a little bit on the paranormal side, but in the stupidest way possible.
That's all. That's all of it. That's all of it to me. But
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to it.
This is going to be all of it for all of us on this story.
Okay.
Would you like the headline?
Yes, please.
Yes, please.
Space aliens turned my wife into a toffee crisp.
Oh, there you go.
So a toffee crisp for people overseas is a chocolate bar.
Delicious, may I add.
Delicious. It's like nougat, bits of and then like a layer of toffee and then bits of biscuit covered in chocolate. Very nice.
Yeah.
Now, boys, I am going to send you a little photo here.
Oh, lovely.
Just before I do, I'd like you to have a guess on a tabloid.
Yeah. Okay. Is it one we've done before?
Oh yeah,
Oh yeah. Okay.
Oh, okay.
It's the Mail.
Will.
It's the Mail, isn't it?
it's not the Mail. It's not the Mail.
Oh, is it the
The
is it the
Sport.
Star or the Sport? Yeah.
It is the Sunday Sport.
Yeah. Nice. All the best ones come from there.
Yeah. So I just want you guys to describe here what you're gonna see, because I think it's quite funny that there's a picture of him and his wife.
Okay.
I can't
Looks-
see it, can I?
No. It's in the group. It's in the group chat.
Oh.
You will be able to see it, and I think that's quite funny.
Oh my.
So please describe what you are seeing here.
It's like a man, sort of like Bono's less attractive older brother,
Yeah, do you
just
know
based
what?
on
Do
the
you know what?
glasses,
Do you know what I
offering a
imagine
toffee
that to
crisp
be?
on a rag. Go on.
I imagine that is some kind of mafia scenario where that's when you get made. That's what he looks like. A
Yeah,
mafia.
yeah.
And he's
He
offering up a
does,
toffee
he
crisp.
does.
He's offering toffee crisp to the Don.
Yeah.
That's what.
Did you get?
He also
did you get
looks
my
like
favourite
Kevin Webster.
confectionery?
Yeah, of course I did. I can't do the New York accent. Of course
Course.
I did.
Of course I did, boss.
Of course I did. Of course.
Got you a toffee crisp.
I ain't saying nothing.
Yeah, he looks like he'd be like Tommy
It-
Four Fingers or like
Yeah,
So
like
he
Johnny
does look
Johnny
like that,
Tight
doesn't he?
Lips.
yeah. But I like the way it says in the little
I was
little
just-
box gutted.
Yeah.
Ray with his wife off the alien struck. It's just him and a toffee
Do you
crisp.
know what? Do you know what? I'm not. I've just realised I've got so into my own story that I forgot that I'm supposed to be his wife. We've missed the funniest thing of the whole picture. He don't even look that sad. He don't even look that sad.
But do you know-
about it.
Do you know the best thing about it? It looks like they're in a restaurant that he's taken out for
Yeah,
dinner.
yeah. Like all the chairs are in the back end. I thought it was maybe
Yeah.
maybe in a,
Do
maybe
you know
in a
what I think he's
barber shop for a
done?
second.
Do you know what I reckon that is? To the untrained eye, that looks like a tea towel. In fact, that is
Yeah.
the tablecloth of a really
fact-
cheap restaurant.
Yeah.
Yeah, like a French restaurant.
Yeah, but like a really,
You know,
but
where
like
they
you know,
have
ones
like
that
a diamond
always.
on the table.
It don't matter how clean they are. It don't matter how clean they are. They're always sticky.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It don't matter how many times
Yeah.
you clean it. They're always sticky.
that's true. Yeah, and that looks like every tea towel ever. Because I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
Excuse me. I'm pretty
Shall
sure
we keep
we've
you
got
up?
that tea towel at home.
Yeah,
mate,
everyone's
cool.
everyone.
Longer.
Everyone, you're not British if you don't have that tea towel. It's like not cheering
No,
when someone
the
spills
red
a
and
pint
white.
in the pub. Yeah, you're not British.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hey.
Hey, muck. Dickhead.
There's another little thing that I've left out. It's just a picture of Ray's wife. She's about 30 stone, bless her.
God rest. him.
And it says
What's
missing.
what's that got to do with it?
He didn't
Well,
say.
she barely fits in the circle
if
they
you-
put her in.
You know when people say you're going to become one of those if you keep eating it,
Yeah, yeah, maybe.
and then he's
Yeah,
like, right,
maybe.
I'm going to the news because you are fucking massive and it's horrible.
You
Yeah.
are what you eat.
You are.
Yeah,
You-
and he
you
looks like
crispy
he eats
bitch.
West Ham players for breakfast. doesn't he does,
Oh,
doesn't
mate,
he?
yeah.
He
Yeah.
eats
He-
West Ham cresses. That's all he eats. Hammers.
Just,
He look-
just see the
he
knuckle
looks
dusters
like-
poking out of his trousers.
He looks like the son of a bricklayer.
Yeah, yeah.
If I've ever seen one, yeah.
Yeah, if I've ever seen the son of a bricklayer, that's him.
Yeah. So it says here, anguished. Ray Peters says he's at his wit's end after space aliens zapped his missus with a powerful astro ray who turned her into a toffee crisp.
Blimey. I mean, he looks pretty chuffed about it.
He does look quite happy,
Like,
doesn't he?
Unless he's in a state of sort of delirium that he's really missing her, which obviously must be the case because no one would go to the newspaper about this, would they?
Do you know the problem, yeah? If you get hungry and then you go,
Yeah.
oh,
You're
that was a
looking
nice
good.
toffee crisp here.
You're looking
And just
good,
eat it, and like, by the time you get to it, you go, shit, Elaine! Like,
I like it says astro rays as well.
yeah.
I'd like to hear more about that.
Well, there is more. Ray, who insists that there were no problem in his 20-year marriage to Elaine, he said that he had come home on Thursday night to find his wife missing and a mysterious toffee crisp on the kitchen floor of their £2 million 5-bedroom house.
Oh, it's just got so silly. Well,
Mate,
actually,
he's
don't
robbed
judge
a
a book
bank.
by its
He's a
cover.
bank robber.
Yeah,
He's a bank robber.
don't judge a book by its cover though. That was bad of me.
Or he's broken in.
Yeah.
I mean,
Or
he doesn't, if unless he won the lottery, how's he managed? If he's going to the newspaper, was this sort of tat? How's he managed that?
Yeah, I mean, we're all speculating here.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
we do little else to be fair.
Yeah, but we're all speculating that he is part of some organised crime group.
Yeah,
Now,
or
has
just
to
a
be.
chance. He could just be a drifter.
yeah. But,
What?
I
What,
will
a
admit-
drifter in a chocolate bar or an actual drifter?
yeah,
Well, yeah. Well, we don't know. I suppose it could be
But-
either.
I will
That's what I
admit that I have been busy and I did not read the full article before I thought that is hilarious. and
Oh
we'll
no, that's
use
fine,
that.
mate. That's the best.
Yeah.
That's the best kind.
Um,
Lay it on me.
now, we're all speculating he's part of some organised crime group.
Yeah.
It says here, the 62-year-old former security firm manager.
Uh-huh.
Unless you're in waste
security,
management,
okay.
you're either in waste
Okay.
management or security if you're a gangster, aren't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, always.
Exactly. Yeah.
Always.
I'm in the funeral business.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, there you
or
go,
own a,
yeah.
or you own a florist if you're a football if you're a football hooligan.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
That's it.
They was
Exactly,
own
yeah.
florists, didn't they? Mad.
But guys, very close to home for us all.
Really? Where is
He's
London?
from Brentwood, Essex.
it? No.
No.
No
Yeah.
way.
Yeah,
Never.
he's from Brentwood in Essex.
Oh,
But-
no.
There's a bit of
I don't know.
irony here. No, I've never seen him.
No.
So
I'll
I
keep
don't
an
know.
eye out.
Although Josh, I do want to say, I'm not going to say his name, but I'm sure as soon as I say it, you'll think about it. He looks like a guy that used to live in your upstairs in your block of flats. In Essex,
He look
behind the
don't
garage.
don't besmirch besmirch
Besmirch,
don't
yeah.
don't besmirch
Besmirch.
Tony.
The
I
good
forgot his
name
name. I
of-
was going to say.
I don't want to name him. Don't want to name him.
My very good.
Let's
no,
call him Tony for now.
He's brown. Well, that's
Tony
very close to what it
Andrews.
is. He's brown bread now. Bless him.
Oh, is he? Oh,
He
went the
if you go
savoury
in-
way, did he?
You went the granary way, did he?
If you go into the certain pub in Billericay, it's the name of a colour and an animal. On the right hand side by the window there is his
I know.
own plaque.
I know.
So don't you dare.
Well, who is this? Who is this fellow? Just got some guy you know?
Oh, just some guy that used to molest me. I think when I was living in the flat.
Oh, right. Yeah. One of those. is it?
Yeah.
But anyway, so I'll read on, and there's a bit of irony which I think is hilarious right at the start of this little clip. He said that Elaine hates toffee crisps, and so do I. There is no way that it would have been one in our house. Then it struck me. There have been some weird lights over our house just recently, UFOs most probably. It all makes sense. Perfect sense. Elaine's been turned into a toffee crisp by some aliens and a special ray gun.
No, fair enough. No, that's what I would have. That's what I would have. I would have said as well. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
No,
probably,
that-
that's probably the most normal thing that would happen.
Yeah,
But-
I've got nothing to say. I mean, I because I live quite close to Brentwood, so I'm pretty sure I've seen some weird lights as well. So
Yeah. But to sit there and say that you're basically going to be these aliens are turning people into things they hate. What would you be turned into? I'd be turned into a tomato, I think. Or is it just sweets? Is it just sweets? Is it just chocolate and confectionery? What
Well-
confectionery do you hate the most that you'd be turned into it?
oh, okay.
Oh,
Confectionery.
that's a
Well,
great.
it's gotta
That's
be,
a great
um,
question.
It's got to be all sorts, isn't it?
No,
What,
there's worse.
licorice all sorts,
All sorts.
No,
or
there's
just, or
worse.
you're just going to be like a bit of a Sour Patch Kid, bit of a gummy bear, like
No, there's much
No.
worse.
Oh, is there? What? Like what?
Parma
Turkish
violets.
delight.
Turkish delight. Parma violets.
Have you guys had spunk?
What the?
Sorry, no, I've never had
You've
some
not,
of that,
eaten
mate.
spunk.
No, have
That
you?
No.
it's a licorice. I'm not even joking at this point. It is. I mean,
You're,
it's
you're
difficult not to
pulling my
joke when you
leg.
say something
You're
like
pulling my leg.
that. You're pulling my plonker now.
You're being
No,
very
it's like a
silly.
Danish sweet, and it's like licorice.
Oh.
They do like a licorice one, yeah.
Yeah.
Have you never heard of it?
No,
I'm
no,
surprised.
no.
I thought you guys
No.
would be all over that.
I did try and Google it. Come up with the Spunk Bar in Copenhagen. Apparently, there's also a vodka and a spunk. There's also something called a spunk trumpet.
Well, what's that? Is that on Urban Dictionary?
No, it's not actually. It's on the actual dictionary, and it is obnoxious or a contemplate person. Spunk trumpet.
Oh,
It's
what? An
slang-
obnoxious or
obnoxious or contemptible person.
oh right, yeah. Spunk trumpet. Yeah, I suppose that sums those sorts of people up nicely.
Yeah. Boys, before we go any further,
Hold on
any
a sec. Hold on a
questions?
sec. I've got something on this.
Oh, okay.
I came up with one of those moves, one of those sort of sexual things that people put on Urban Dictionary. I came up with one. Do you want to
Yeah.
hear it?
Go on.
It's called the Roman helmet,
Okay.
and it was inspired by the Arabian goggles, which I'm sure we've all heard of.
Yes. What is that? Just so.
So imagine, that's when you put your balls in, not in the eye sockets, but on top of the eyes. I don't know why it's actually called Arabian goggles. My one is a minor improvement on that. Imagine that you're how can I? So basically, the balls are on the eyes, and the knob goes down the nose. So it looks like that thing that they have in Roman helmets.
I feel like I'd call that the grommet, like
Why?
Wallace grommet. I don't know. Just. I think.
Well,
so.
if you haven't got any precedence for it, mate, I'd
Well.
shut your mouth, are you?
I don't know,
'Cause
'cause
I've thought about this. I've
I
thought
would
about this
imagine. No, I would imagine
because it's
that
a
with-
Roman helmet
with-
because they've got it. They've got the
yeah.
bit of armor over their nose, haven't they?
Yeah, I
so it
get
looks like
that.
a Roman
Oh,
helmet.
that's
I get
clever.
that.
That's
Yeah,
clever.
but when you push
That
your
is clever.
knob into your ballsack and your ballsack's on something flat, yeah, right, it kind of looks like claymation, doesn't it? So I'd have to call it the grommet.
Hold on.
Do you know what I mean? Yeah.
I'm about to find out. I just need
So it looks like
I
an
just need a
elephant.
refresher.
So it looks like an elephant.
What are we even talking about now?
I would call it the grommet because it's claymation. It looks like claymation.
But then your balls would have to be the ears.
Oh no ears. No ears.
No ears.
just-
Oh, are you just talking about his eyes and nose?
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. Because the eyes are like very, very forward facing, sort of just stuck on. Nice. No, I like that. But
Yeah.
but I'd say my one is better. You'd have to come up with another move for that.
Fair.
So
Don't know. Call it the elephant, but every time you do it, there has to be a fan blowing so it flaps in the wind. as you run in, you have to go.
how did you do that noise?
What?
How did you do that noise?
Just air through the mouth, mate.
That was great.
Yeah.
That's
No,
really
that's good.
annoying.
Anyway, so there's more here.
Yeah.
It says in big bold letters, blowback. Former boxing club owner Ray says he worked into the early hours of Friday scrubbing the kitchen floor in case there was any space contamination left by the moon men. Now,
Wow.
You don't scrub your floors and tell your people that wife has turned into a toffee crisp when she's missing if you ain't murdered her.
Yeah.
He's a cleaner,
No,
isn't
that's-
he? He's
yeah,
a fixer.
that's true.
Yeah. He's oh, what's his name from John Wick? You know, the one he pays.
John Wick.
No, the cleaner guy. Oh, what's
Yeah.
his name? I was
John
literally
Wick.
watching the Continental yesterday. He's in it. Oh, don't worry. He's the one that he pays like a little coins,
Yeah,
and he
yeah,
just sorts it all out for you.
yeah. That's what it sounds like to me that he is.
Could well be Ray. Who knows?
Yeah. It says here, God, he's had a lot of jobs. This guy, the ex-scrap dealer, said I was also,
Really putting it all in.
I know, yeah. I was also forced to roll up the whole carpet and throw it in the sea,
Yeah,
just
of
in
course.
case there was radioactive
Oh,
blowback
what's he-
from the
Yeah,
UFO.
all right. She's
Oh,
dead.
What's he
Yeah.
talking about?
She's
She's
dead.
brown bread, mate.
She's
Yeah.
gone.
And it says here, says just after that. So if there's any TV of me chucking a rolled up rug into a sea in Hadley, that explains that.
Yeah.
In
no, it's
Hadley as
perfect.
well. In
Yeah.
Hadley as well.
Yeah, it's a rolled up carpet, and it sort of bulges quite a lot in the middle because this lady's fairly rotund. We heard earlier.
This is
I imagine that's the
getting-
case.
This is getting really silly.
But there is something here that I think puts an innocence, or what he definitely thought might put an innocence onto his name.
God.
Go on.
He's worked as a scrap dealer. Let's just go over
Right,
it. He's worked
yeah.
as a scrap dealer. He's worked as a owner of a boxing
Club
gym, I don't
owner,
know.
yeah.
Club owner, and in security.
Yeah, he's also got another profession here.
Go on.
The
A
former
butcher.
the
Yeah.
former freelance lender, Ray.
Oh,
Yeah.
freelance lender.
Yeah.
Freelance lender. What is that, like a loan shark?
A money
Yeah.
lender, basically. A posh
Oh, yeah.
posh way of saying money.
If we haven't got an idea of what this fella's about by
Yeah.
now,
You
we
can tell by
never
his
will.
face.
Exactly that. Now, would you like to hear his chance at innocence?
Yeah, sure.
We were due to fly out to holiday to Gran Canaria for a fortnight. I would have hardly booked a holiday if I was planning to kill her. Now would I?
Oh, good point. Yeah, good point. Yeah.
Not
No,
that anyone's mentioned her being killed. She's
No.
been turned into a toffee crisp by space
Yeah.
aliens.
No,
Of course.
Yeah. Obviously.
Yeah.
Well, if proof be needed, he's obviously innocent.
But
Yeah, I think so.
they've the Sunday Sport here have not, or Simon Dean from the Sunday Sport has not just gone to that source. He's also reached out to Nestle, who make the toffee crisp.
Oh,
Yeah.
really? What have they got to say about their open alliance with the alien peoples?
Well, if this is a true source,
Oh, it
this is
mate.
not someone.
Which
It
it is.
obviously is. Obviously
No,
is.
no. I'm talking the Nestle source. Yeah.
So they've got a source now.
Shut up. The person at Nestle, right?
Okay, yeah.
This is not someone who works front of office. This is
Okay.
either a driver or
Right.
a packer or someone like that.
Yeah.
It says here
What sort of packer?
a toffee packer.
Fudge.
It says a source at toffee crisp makers Nestle said, "We've not got time for bollocks like this."
Is that what they said?
And that is it. That is the end.
Wow. Yeah, that's almost ad lib, isn't it? It's like, wow, okay. They just
That's-
sort of recorded the phone
Yeah.
call.
Can you? I
Nice.
can imagine. Excuse me, sir. I'm just here to interview you about the man whose wife turned into a toffee crisp. We ain't got time for bollocks like this. Yeah.
Fuck off.
Yeah. That is it. That is the end.
Well,
I like that.
fair enough. I'd like to know what became of what was his name? Steve?
Ray.
Is it Ray?
Ray Peters.
Ray Peters, yeah. It seems like a name you'd make up, really, doesn't it? Like
Yes. It
Yeah,
does.
it does a bit.
like he's already wanted. You know, he's already on the posters.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I had a weird
it does.
experience, guys. Actually, just
Oh,
thinking
there we
about it.
go.
When I was at my uni thing, that introduction day,
You
was
didn't
sitting
leave
in
your
there
drink but on its own, did you?
unattended. There's this guy there who's like we all had to go into like get into little groups and stuff, and he was 25 like me, and he came up to me and went, "I swear I've seen you before." Like, I was like, "Oh, right, okay." Yeah, you just got a really like familiar face. He kept looking at me,
And then he
kept doing all
kissed you.
this. Yeah. Oh yeah. No, then he and then I just sort of instinctually because it was awkward. I just instinctually went, "Oh yeah, it's probably the wanted posters," and it didn't go down well,
Why? What did
especially
he
on the
say?
university campus.
Why?
I think it's because it's a
What
bit
the? That's
maybe a
absolutely
bit suspect to
hilarious.
say.
What?
Yeah, I know, but they were like,
Oh, mate, I'd
so,
have said much worse than that.
I
Much
don't know,
worse
mate.
than
It's
that,
different world,
mate.
mate. Different world.
Oh, mate, thank God I didn't go uni.
I didn't know what else to say. Yeah, I didn't know what else to say. I thought it was quite funny, but then I thought
I'd have gone to
if
him. Oh,
they were a
didn't
bit
we?
gullible,
Weren't we cellmates?
yeah, yeah. Remember when I was in for rape?
Yeah, do you
You don't
remember?
remember
Oh, you're from the non-swing. You remember me? Yeah, mate. I'd have made it well.
What would you have said in that position? Would you? What would be if you could think of anything
Alex
worse?
would have
you got
farted
anything
and
worse?
I don't know. I think I'd like to think that I'd go along with it.
What?
To be
Oh,
honest.
really? What you just say? You just be like,
Oh yeah, you're right,
yeah.
mate. How you doing?
Oh,
yeah, but then
where are you from? Oh, I'm from.
but you get
so-and-so."
awkward
Oh, yeah.
questions
Do
then,
they
don't
still
you?
do the? But you
Hmm.
could lead them down a track if you really wanted to. That's a good idea. I didn't have the foresight, mate. I'm afraid.
Yeah, but they could
Shame,
also
innit?
ask them really awkward questions and you won't be able to answer them, and then they've realised you've been lying for the past 20 minutes.
Wow.
At that moment, you either keep going or you
Yeah.
you just own up to it.
I'd spend the rest of my life researching someone else's life in
Yeah,
prison.
you would
and-
become the lie, wouldn't you? And then it wouldn't be
Yeah.
a lie anymore.
Yeah, exactly. That'd be funny.
I'd just like to say, I think I found it here. I'm trying to find more information on
On Gary Peters.
Raymond Peters.
Oh, yeah.
I think I can't find it, but Victory. I think the boxing gym is called. It's in Raynham, I think.
For real, you actually know? Oh yeah, I forgot. It's close, isn't it?
I'm trying to find it now. Yeah, Victory. I think that's what it could be.
For real. Is it still going?
Yeah, it looks like it is.
Wow.
But oh no, dissolved. No.
Oh.
Wowee.
But I'm just trying to find if he ever went to prison or anything, and I cannot find anything.
They've obviously made that story up, haven't they?
Yeah, it's got to be completely bollocks, isn't it?
I mean, why? He's a real guy though.
Yeah, I know, but I reckon it maybe like maybe it was from originally he'd found something in his toffee crisp, and then I don't know, something went on from there. You know what it's like.
Bits of his
people
wife.
Yeah, this is all that's left of her now, lads. I've managed to bake her right down.
What are your
If I'm
verdicts?
laughing
Sorry. I'm just.
But
I don't want to give away too much. But whoever's doing the story next week, I may have found something for you.
Okay.
So this isn't life exclusive of what could potentially be coming next week, but you have to tune
Okay.
in to find out.
yeah, absolutely.
There's an article here, and I just read the headline. It says, "Warning: This man wanks into mash at Carvery's."
That's why I don't go to Toby Carvery, mate. As well as it's
Oh, that's how they get it so me and like
Yeah.
delicious.
So I'm gonna send the So I'm gonna send that in to you boys. So feel free
Thanks very much.
to.
No, that's perfect, mate. I've
Yeah,
got a
that's
few good
ideal.
ones from you actually. I've got like 4 weeks or so shit ready to go.
I'm
Lovely.
in fact going to send this whole website to you, and it is just.
Yes, please do, because
I'm
I
not
struggle
reading them.
sometimes. I struggle sometimes.
To find you, to find the sort of.
This is
the
why
tap
we
that
need. This is
need to
why we
talk about.
need input from the outside world.
Yeah,
Yeah,
absolutely.
it
We've got
is.
69 subscribers now.
60
On
classic.
was it on YouTube?
On
Yeah?
YouTube alone.
Yeah.
Now,
That sounds
before
really
we get
small,
into
but
that
I'm
though,
really happy about that.
there's just quite a bit. It's quite
It's
a bit.
organic though, isn't it? It's not bullshit. It's organic.
Yeah,
It's all organic
yeah.
stuff. So
It is. Verdicts, my lads. What?
yeah.
Not that I probably don't need to ask, to be honest.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's filled with logical inconsistencies, isn't it? And we also don't generally know enough about this fella. I like the way that the main thing we learnt about this guy is the fact that he's had many jobs that are slightly, what should I say,
Risque.
slightly risky. Yeah. So if they wanted to portray him a certain way, they've certainly done that.
I don't think he's paid tax ever in his life.
No, yeah, he might have a number of offshore accounts. Obviously, this is entirely speculation. Allegedly. Always allegedly. But no, yeah, obviously it's nonsense, isn't it? It's bullshit.
Yeah.
So I'd say this is not life.
Yeah, I'm gonna follow suit. The guy sounds like he's the guy. You have to admire him, way, because if this backstory is true, if not, it's a really clever bit of writing from the writer to weave it in there. Because
we're reading it, aren't we? Yeah.
That's what I mean. So they he's killed his wife and he's gone to the paper and told them about it and said something so ludicrous. They go, that geezer is absolutely mental.
What a lad! They're going, what a lad!
Yeah,
I'd like to buy him a pint.
Yeah. If anything, people go, oh my God, like they probably feel sympathy for him that he carries around that toffee. But in his mind, he's like, I've got you all fooled. I've killed her, and this
isn't even the same one.
I'll buy a multi-pack for my weekly. I've bet the other
It's
four.
to go out of time. To go out of town for it.
Yeah, I bet the other four. So yeah, mate, I'm all for it. But I still do think it's bullshit. Yeah, this isn't life.
Yeah.
Yeah,
it's just a stock photo, isn't it? Really, that's what it is.
No, it looks like a real photo, I'd say, but
well, yes, even stock photos are real photos, but it's just like it's irrelevant. It's like it's like an irrelevant photo to someone and made a story up around it.
Yeah, I mean, look, I think there's some truth in the fact that this guy is probably naughty because he looks like he looks like him in the Wildstone Raider. You remember that guy? Yeah. You got no fans, man.
You got no ground.
Yeah.
You shit.
Yeah. He looks like him. If him and him had a scrap by the end of it and they swap places, you wouldn't know what one's what. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, they're perfectly interchangeable, are they?
Yeah, it looks like it would be like the end of the what's the film with Arnold Schwarzenegger? Not Last Action Hero. At the end when that
Total
happens.
Recall.
No, is it Total? No, I can't think of what it is. Josh, you're pretty good at things like this.
What's that, mate?
Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Yep.
What's the film on the rooftop when he swaps places with himself?
Oh.
When he swaps places with himself.
Is anyone else
What
in
is
it?
that film? Oh yeah, probably. There's a fight on the top of a roof.
Anyone know? No.
It's not Total Recall.
Last Action Hero, you think? Because they fight on top of a roof with that geezer in it. He's got a guy in a yellow Mac and he's got long greasy hair and he kidnaps the kid and he throws.
No, it's him.
That's on the roof.
It's him. He looks exactly the same as him. Yeah, pretty
Terminator.
much. Yeah, it's not Terminator. I'm sure it's Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Is it Total Recall?
No,
Running
I don't
Man?
think it is. No. Oh,
Running Man was whack. I'll be honest. I didn't like.
I don't think it's Running Man. I don't know. It might be.
You sure it weren't Danny DeVito and you was confused and that's
twins?
They are very.
No, it's.
My God, it looks just like him.
Oh, it's not a Christmas film, is it? It's not the.
Jingle All the Way.
Yeah, it's not Jingle All the Way.
No,
is it?
maybe
No,
it's
it's
the
not
Last
Jingle All the
Action
Way.
Hero.
No, I
Maybe
think you've
it
got it
is.
confused. He's not fighting himself. He's fighting the bad guy from the movie. He looks like really like horrendous looking old man type looking guy. You'll see
I mean,
what I mean when you Google it.
I know it happens in Terminator Genesis.
Is he even in that
Yeah.
one? Oh yeah, he is. And he's old.
Yeah, but I'm just trying to
Alex,
think.
no, you're wrong. I think you've got it confused with Last Action Hero.
I'm sure there's a film. Maybe it's not Arnold Schwarzenegger then. Maybe it's someone else. You must know the classic clip of, say, like someone looks exactly the same as the other person, then the other person's like, I don't know who to shoot. You know, that's what I mean.
Yeah.
That's what I mean. He looks like if him and the Wheelstone Raider had a fight, you wouldn't know what one was the real one.
Oh, do you know
Fair
what?
enough,
Does
feel
he
like it's
come out
Arnold
of the
Schwarzenegger.
screenisms? No, I don't think he does, mate.
No?
Talking nonsense, mate. Sorry.
Yeah.
Oh, maybe not. Okay.
I don't know.
I thought it was him. Maybe it's not.
But no, I like the analogy though. I
Yeah.
like the metaphor.
Yeah. But that is it for this week.
There we go.
Yeah.
I'm gonna pass the baton.
Aye.
I don't think it's in a particular order, but I'm gonna go for Josh.
Ooh, lovely.
Yeah.
Okay.
Nice.
Well, I think everyone who listens to this is going to know what's coming.
Potentially. So before we wrap it up, has anyone got any little things that they've learned or?
I have.
okay.
I learnt this a while ago, but it boggles my mind. I hope I haven't already told you. It's about like the effect gravity has. I don't know if I've told you about it. Like it's so.
I know how gravity works.
Yeah, he drops
yeah.
and gets the floor.
It does, doesn't it? Yeah, it tends to. It's about the Earth and the Moon, and obviously we know that they exert a gravitational force upon one another, a pull upon one another. But I didn't know that the way the Moon causes tides on the Earth is it essentially pulls the water on the Earth in the direction of the Moon. So points that are closest to the Moon as it passes around us means that there's a high tide, and the low points are when the Moon is further away. So I thought it was quite interesting. I've got a little diagram here, and it sort of shows. It's actually on the NASA website, moon.nasa.gov, and it shows first a picture of the Earth and the Moon and the way gravity works on both of those, and then it shows the Earth with a blue sort of blob around it, which represents the water. And when the Moon is sort of aligned horizontally with the middle of the Earth, the bulges on the outside are larger. And that's essentially how it works. When the Moon comes round, it pulls the water towards it, I suppose, and creates a bulge, which creates high tides. And the same is in reverse.
I did
Which was
know that
interesting
the
as well.
Moon affected the sea, but I didn't know that exact science behind it. So thank you for that. That's I've learned something today. I like that.
Yeah, man, it's pretty cool, isn't it?
Yeah.
I don't know. That's all I've got.
I like that.
I don't
like
know
that.
if there's
Feeding
anything else to
feeding
get from
information
it.
to people. I don't know.
The same as Josh. I knew that the Moon had an effect, but again, I didn't know why or how.
So thanks, Will.
But yeah,
I'm just double checking.
God.
This is quickly
Yeah, no,
turning
it
into
does,
like
yeah.
Will's segment. I quite like this. He teaches us things. It's like Sesame Street when they teach you the ABC.
Yeah. It's Elmo. So while Will's checking, if you've enjoyed this show and you'd like to listen to more of This Isn't Life, not sure why you would, but if you did for some unknown reason, you can check out the YouTube channel, and it's just This Isn't Life. Just search for This Isn't Life, or you can follow us on all the socials, mainly Twitter. To be honest, that's pretty much all we use, and it's at This Isn't Life Pod. But got any stories, got any little things that you want to do, check out the link tree in the description. If that's not your thing and you just want to send us a cheeky little email, send it to thisisn'tlife.sub@gmail.com.
There we go. Thanks very much.
Thank you.
I have found a website, but I can't be bothered to read through it because I've got dinner now. But It does certainly have some effect. So there we go.
Well, we'll see what people say in the comments. So if you know anything different, whack it in the comments
Aye.
below on YouTube.
Yeah. And you can send
yeah.
us some shit that we maybe care about, because at the moment,
Yeah, I
there's
don't
not
care
much.
about a lot.
No,
No one cares about me.
No, they don't.
There you go.
Well, well, with that said and done, boys, I think it's time to end.
Yeah,
Yes.
let's get out
See
of
you
here.
next
I
week.
need my dinner.
Yeah.
All right,
See
lads.
you all later.
Bye.
Bye now.
Bye.
Bye. This isn't life!